Good morning, and welcome to Tuna Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson talk show on this troubling Saturday morning, October the 14th, 2023. What is happening in Liberia, man? After all we've been through, we wake up this morning with news of violence, elections interference, government officials going against National Election Commission workers, trying to sabotage the protest. CDC got the Sabu unit out, dressed in black, trying to intimidate the observers. What's going on in Liberia, my people? What's going on in my country? I wake up this morning with telephone calls from Monrovia. People in hysterics, telling me, oh, they're coming to fight, oh, we're coming to lead the country, we're coming to go somewhere. We got to protect ourselves. What's wrong with our country, man? We're going back into war. We're going back into instability. This can't be happening, man. After all we have suffered, after all we have lost, we're going back into this situation, this uncivilized way of living. Come on, my people. We can do better. Let me bring in my correspondent from Liberia, Mr. Wilker. Let's see what's happening this morning. Sam, how you doing? For some reason, he's not coming on. He's having problems. Oh, yes. What's up, Sam?
Yeah, man. Good morning, Rob, man. I'm been going through some problem.
Yeah, I know, man. Don't worry about it. You know, the people trying to sabotage our show because, you know, people don't want to know, they don't want the world to know what's happening in Liberia. What's going on, man?
Today, Nima first. A ballot boxes missing in Nima. Representative ballot boxes missing in Nima. So, you know, the ministerial office in Sanikote was burst into by some government officials, and they reported that boxes are missing. Some ballot boxes are missing.
The very man who was appointed head of the governance commission is the very man that led a group of people up to Nima County from Monrovia to sabotage the electoral process up there. Why?
Maybe because maybe he has seen a defeat. I mean, they have seen a defeat. Yeah. So
and the very people we take to guide our institutions are the very people that act like animals, act like baboons. That real animals, stupid thing there. You leave the city, you go way up hundreds of miles into the interior to disrupt the electoral process up there. You see, and Sam, all the people in the southeast, they're not even as many as the people in Nima County. You put
about 6 counties from the southeast.
The southeast, you put all of them together. They're not even as many as the people in Nima County.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why all this confusion is about, because George Weah from the southeast, and nobody, even though he's leading, we know that the 1,000 people or 2,000 people in the southeast can't overwhelm the hundreds of thousands of people in the northeast.
The central, the north, and other places.
Yeah. Banga alone, Nima alone said, and they saw all the southeast Liberia can't even shake Nima County.
It was 6 counties with 300,100. Nima had 300,726. So they did not even near. So even it is because the vote is the one that took George Weah, first place yesterday. Now, when they start counting the bigger counties, now what will you say? When all the votes are being exhausted,
Yeah, Yeah, but
And
we don't
and
want.
and
Go ahead.
secondly, CDC through its chairman Mola Molu, I complained that they should dismiss the data the director at NEC. Apparently, they try to manipulate the system, and he's not given a chance. So they're calling for his dismissal.
And what's the reason they give him for
You
that?
know,
What's the
well,
reason they give him for
I don't
that?
know, no reason.
But you can just call for the man dismissal. Well, any reason is that how our country works?
We're
Well,
all given a reason, yeah. Whether he's cheating, apparently
we
maybe
want.
they feel that he's not doing the right thing.
I think the real Donald Duck government that they're running, man.
But
They
yeah, it's
want-
hell.
yeah,
They
you
are all
just call.
concerned, Rodney. They are all concerned. At night, they
Yeah,
are all at the state on SKD and threatening people with a
they're
support
going to
unit.
hysterics now. They're going into
Yeah, so
hysterics.
they're getting serious. And if you
Time
know
I
you're in
get,
a driver's seat, why must you threaten people?
I got calls from Liberia this morning. The people are hysterical. They're telling me, "Oh, we won't go to Sierra Leone. The people in Monroe are ready to fight. The people are ready to fight." Is that true? Do you get that feeling?
Yeah, because what they see the government doing is show clearly that trouble coming. Why can't you give
So,
night chance to do her work?
do they
So if
have
you
this?
manipulate the system,
Do they have the Sabu unit and all the people out in the street in black and all of that trying to
they are
intimidate
they
them?
no at night at night they go out there, they are sending to threaten people to put fear in the observers and the next staff.
And what the U.S. government
So
saying
in
about
opposite
it?
won't sit and allow this thing happening.
What the U.S.
Well,
saying about
government has not made US government have made no, they haven't made any statement regarding that yet. The news came out last night, and so we have not heard anything from the US government yet.
But Sam,
But if government continue to harass these people, there'll be serious problem in the country.
yeah,
You
but
know.
we saw that video from Nima County with those people trying to bust the door open where the election team was. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
this is aggravation,
Yeah,
exacerbate the situation.
provocation.
Yeah,
Because once the opposition decide to move into, then it become problem.
yes.
When two forces meet, that's problem.
Well, we just thank God so far. Only one big group of people acting like animals, and we can see them. You know, I don't know what the purpose of the U.S. sanction was for, because apparently that U.S. sanction not working.
You're not working.
It's not working. So how do we transform everything for the best for the Liberian people? You know, you guys got to be vigilant in Liberia, then, man, because I mean, there's no way these grown-up boys will let this electoral process go in peace, man. Sam, we've been talking it
And
forever, man.
Unity Party said yesterday they know they are standing. They got all their facts from the field. If at all NEC announce anything other than that, they will not accept it. And once you say you won't accept it, what happened? When two elephants fight, the grass suffer, right? The pool say. So I mean, there's tension mounting. So people who calling America, they are right. The tension is in. You don't have to wait to hear bullet sound before you know the trouble coming. And
So
these
what
are the things that can bring the
do
problem.
you expect America to do? Well, what do we expect
To
America?
move him and
Move in what manner?
they gotta talk. They gotta be vocal. They gotta be vocal. They gotta because they are there too, and they should be reporting.
Sam, right now, the sanctioned people in Liberia are the very people controlling the country still. All the North
Yes.
America, they haven't done nothing with these sanctioned people. The sanctioned people are staying in the country. So how can we do anything for the country when America came and said we'll sanction these people, we'll punish them? Now they are sanctioning these people, and the very people they sanction are the people still controlling the country, still running for position. Put your volume back on.
Yeah, or some noise at the back.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. I know that's a Liberia,
And
the
and and
Africa in the noise. That's
yeah, but they continue to kick America in the prick.
what you talking about?
You know the statement from McCarthy those days
Mm.
that they got Liberia has kicked America in the prick. And so that was happening. They care less. They don't care anything. They feel that anything because they in control of things, so they can do anything. But we hope and pray that it doesn't continue. These things don't happen. It don't generate, it don't degenerate into a lot
We,
of things,
we experience
into
the same
some
situation
craziness in the street.
we experience the same situation on the Sunday too. This thing hasn't changed.
Yes,
This is a
the
repeat
same
of
thing.
1980. Everything we're going through.
Where they had
Went
gone,
through
where
every
they
level.
had Eminem on a gunpoint. You remember that they had Eminem on a gunpoint? Why were
But
announcing the results?
all the guys, man, our country been through hell. Our country been through hell. And I think it was purposely meant by God for us to experience this thing. Because our country had gone negative, man. Even on the turbo time, Sam, you couldn't trust people. People will tell you something, you can't believe it. It had become so bad with that. The corruption was terrible. One group of people were still enjoying more, even more on that turbo, because the money was coming in more. The wealth will come in more. And although Turbo tried to make changes, the structure for change was not there. You know, look at he sent all the guys to Europe and Asia and all the places there, and we had no structure of how they would go there and learn, what they would go there and learn, the education they would achieve over there. We had no system. So the guy just went there and pick up anything, sold themselves to anybody, and came back home with the whole idea of getting rid of Talbot, of bringing a new government in, of shaking the system like it had never been shaken before. And that what happened in 1980 because when those guys came back, we the people of Liberia are used to, in the course of the people, all the revolutionary things, they were exciting. They were exciting. They were different. You know, we had never had anything to unite us before because from before Barker's Mafia and them, Liberia just existed. Everybody was just peaceful. Everybody was just going on doing what they had to do. But when those guys came, they awakened in us a different sense of who we are or who we were. You know, we had never been used to people calling us to unite, to come together, to stand up as one people. Look at all the slogans they brought. In the cause of the people, we are one people. We're not used to it on a Tutman. We're not used to it on a Talbot. So it shook the foundation of our country because all those things appeal to the young people. It didn't appeal to the old people. What the old people care about in the cause of the people and all the kind, they didn't care about that. It was us young people that gravitated towards that saw the need for change to bring our whole country together. You know, we had never been exposed to that before. You know, that's why they permeated in our country, they divide, because we had never had a sense of people calling us. Yes, the government officials talk about us being a united Liberia and all of that, but it wasn't a call. You know what I mean? It wasn't a call for us together to reawaken our patriotism, our loyalty, our zeal to change our country, to make it better, to make it appeal to everybody in the nation, not only one sector of the people. It was a new ideal. And all of us who saw this wanted change. All of us who saw it gravitated toward that kind of change. You see? But it's just that when you do those changes, you got to be careful. Because the very thing we feared is happening to us today. Charlatans, liars,
Mm-hmm.
people who have no good intentions. This is what we fear today. And this is what happening to us right now. You know, brought about by the very people we trusted, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. We trusted this woman, and she betrayed us. She betrayed us. You know, you know, all the people in our country that we look up to betrayed us, and greed, nepotism, favoritism. Those are the things that destroy our country. And this is what the thing I'm telling you about.
So that means we kill. I mean, we kill Trump for nothing,
But somebody got to
and
tell you,
overthrew the regime for nothing.
somebody got to tell you that.
Yeah.
Look at all the failures we've been through. All the interim government we've been through. Then we get a useless fool, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. She carried through a lot of shit. And the very thing she caused us to kill our people for, that the thing she bring all her useless children, those faggots, and put them over our government. Eh? Then after that, she tell over our country to grown-up boys. Where we are today now. Eh? You gave our country to a 12th grade dropout. What do you think our country will end up? Eh? You know, I never had no problem with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf because everybody not perfect. We have always had idiots as leaders. And Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was an idiot. So I had no problem with her. You cannot change an idiot and make them smart. Let them pretend they're smart. Yeah, because if Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was smart, she would never start paying people $15,000, $20,000. We ain't got money. Then you come in, you say you smart. You got all these accolades from the world. Then you come our poor country. Instead of calling revolutionaries to join you, to lift our country up and change the country, you go pay the useless people from America, from Europe, $15,000, $20,000 to come home. People who never proved themselves as Liberians. People who never served in any Liberian community, association abroad. You just bring them from working in white people country, you just put them in our government and pay them the money they were making in America. What kind of stupid thing is that? Some of those people weren't even making $5,000 a month. You bring them here and start paying them $5,000, $10,000. I mean, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was an idiot. She was a dummy, and she is a dummy. You know, I thought that woman was smart. She didn't know damn Harvard graduate. She a dummy. And how you come a very poor nation? You take all the resources of the country and give it to individuals. Then after they fail, all the people fail, Sam. Those people fail and left Ellen Johnson Sirleaf hanging in the wind. And she couldn't trust nobody. Then she turned to her children, those useless faggots. Yeah. You go turn to those useless children of yours to lead our country. And look where we are today. Then you don't want to accept the blame. You better accept the damn blame. Just like you accepted that blame for your son stealing the $10,000, $10 million. You better accept the blame. But Sam, this is what caused us to be where we are today. A lot of deceitful, useless people who come and lie to us time and time again, and we put our trust and confidence in all these people. We repose our trust and confidence in them, and they let us down time and time again. And you see the part that even worse about this, Sam? This for peace sake shit. All the people that fail us, they're getting away with it for peace sake. What a peace in Liberia? You think we will ever have peace in our country? People continuously steal, and we can't stop it. If we don't stop it, how will we ever have a country? What George we had seen Anyo did it before? Somebody gotta go there who love our country more than themselves and say, I don't care who did it. It will stop. It's wrong. It's not right. It's not good. It's not beneficial for our young children, especially. We got to stop it. I don't care how long they've been doing it. How long they've been doing it. Who all been doing it. I don't give a damn. It's wrong. It's wrong. It got to stop. Cease and desist. We can't continue to do wrong things because we think other people did it before and we got to have our chance to do it too. What kind of love is that for our country? There's no love for our country. That's selfishness. That love for ourselves. Because if the evil does not stop somewhere, it will continue and continue and continue, and our country will never change. It will never get better. Now look at Liberia this morning, waking up with these idiots talking about they won't fight war. Sam, I mean, these are monkeys. These are baboons. Where's the love for our country, our people? Everybody can't rule Liberia at the same time. And if you're scared of going to jail, you better be scared because our country will change. People will go to jail. This is the new Liberia. No damn for peace sake. We don't want no for peace sake. We want accountability and responsibility. You got to pay. You want to be leaders?
So they want to leave office.
Sam, they want to be leaders. They don't know that you got responsibilities with leadership. You can't come there, grown-up boy, and just think you just steal and lie to us. You are a damn grown-up boy. You come from the damn slum. You never finished high school. Then you think you can lie to us? Are we that stupid, Sam?
That's their feeling.
Because you got all of the dummy children behind you, you think they will scare us? We're not scared. We're not scared because the children themselves will come to the realization that you're a liar, that you're a failure, because you cannot produce. Look how many young children artists in like. Sam, let me tell you something. This is something happening in other countries. When certain people feel that they got power over certain things and they don't listen to other people, this is what happened. Recently, a few years ago, I think there was 5 years or 3 years ago, I was in Sierra Leone, me and my wife. We got to the airport, we got to the ferry port.
Longe.
Yeah, you know in Sierra
Longe Airport.
Well, no, we're at the airport. We're at the station that take you from the the airport is an island. You got to take a boat to go to. You can't drive to Sierra Leone.
Yeah, the ferry. They got a ferry there. Yeah.
The ferry. So at the place where the ferry take people from, we're there. And we're all sitting down there waiting for the ferry. And these guys and the guy who were running the port started playing Jim Reed's music. Ain't no Jim Reed's?
Yeah, man. Okay, those all music.
Lord, take my hands, lead me on, let me stay. I am weak, I am dead, you know, all that kind of thing. Take my soul. That was the music we used to play for wake. Man, I'm sitting in the airport.
Yeah.
Waiting to take my ferry to come to America. I'm listening to Precious Lord, take my hands, save me from death and all you can. I'm like, what? Sam, I snapped. My wife was sitting by me. She couldn't understand why I snapped. I jumped out. I said, what? I said, to hell with this. I'm coming to go overseas, over water, over plane. Then they play Precious Lord, take my hand. Get the hell out of here.
Playing,
Yeah,
playing
out of the
our
town
wake music.
or what they think you can't sing it there by the song in the airport. Next time I jump, I ran out, I ran there. I ran to the terminal. Who's the manager? Yeah, I was yelling, who's the manager? Did the girls one of the girls working there came to me. This is someone wrong. I said, open the damn music. This stupid music. They say, oh, that is man, that director. We've been telling him to stop this music. He telling us we must get away from here. He will play it. That's Christian music. I said, that's not Christian music. That wake music. That when people die. The girl said, oh, is that true, sir? I said, yeah, in Liberia, that the music will play for wake. Precious Lord, take my hand. What are you talking about? I'm going to travel. Who won't be listening to that
Yeah,
kind of music?
you gone already.
I'm going over water in the hands of human being. I'm scared of hell already. Then you can't bring Precious Lord, take my hand. Then she said, oh, there's the manager. I look at him, I walk up to him. I said, what you play that kind of music for? He said, what do you mean? I said, all the young artists you got in this country playing music, good music. Why you don't play that music in the terminal here? Why you playing this old way that been dead for 50 years? I said, you know this man been dead for over 50 years? And you play his music? He said, and started walking away. You don't work here. You don't work here. Then all the children were saying, we told him. So we told him. We told him that we don't want this music. And I told him, I said, you better change this music. This is dead by the music. And I walk away. And he walked into the building with his head up. I said, these are the people, you know. And Sam, he looked at one of them. Go ahead.
Ross Madigari, they understand tourism. Your airport area, you see strangers coming and going. I mean, promote your culture, promote your music. What you playing Jimmy music? There,
Sam,
also gonna rap music from America, therefore.
Everybody not Christian.
Yeah, but
You
at least
understand you got
he
your
plays
Christian roots.
some music,
Or they got some lively Christian
you know.
music too. They got some people singing
Yeah.
some lively. Why you gonna go play that man that been dead for 50 years? You can like him. You can go in your room and play it and listen to him all day. But when you come in the public, you can't
In
bring
the
your
public.
private affair into the public arena. And I told him, I said, man, you better change that music. I said, secondly, people traveling. Everybody not Christian here. What's wrong with these people? And you see, Sam, this is what happened when some of us don't understand where our Christian roots begin and where our Christian roots end. The same thing with your rights. You got to know where your rights begin and where your rights end. When you trample upon other people's rights, you are violating their private spaces too. No law will come and tell you to charge you with crime. But when you violate your space, when you go beyond your rights, you are trampling upon other people's rights. And people need to know that. You're in a country that is governed by laws. Sierra Leone is not a Christian country. Why would you go and play Christian music at the airport where the nation is traveling? You should know better. Right there, there's to discipline that man. Because you're promoting one religion above other religions. And that is not acceptable. That is why in certain places we can't play Christian music. Even though we are all Christians, we can't play Christian music. Because everybody in our nation not Christians. Everybody traveling to our airport not Christian. To Liberia, when you're in the public arena, the airport, the train station, the taxi station, all those places are public area. You can't play, if it's run by the government, you can't play Christian music. The government is not a Christian institution. It's a public institution. If you play Christian music, then you got to play music, Muslim music. You got to play Buddhist music. You got to play Chinese music. All these different religions. You got to play their music. Freedom of religion. And we got to learn these things. This is our constitution. When you are in charge of a public place, it's not your personal place. You can't come there and say, I'm a Christian, so I will play Christian music. No, you will get punished. That's a public place. You play public music, mundane music, worldly music. You don't play religious music, no religious music at all. As I was telling this man, all the little young artists were there. Oh, Papa, yeah, man. Well, they didn't say Papa, they said Boo, or somewhere, what they say. They were saying, yeah, man, we've been telling this man, he's not listening to us, all, especially when I said all these young artists around, oh, Cassie Holiday, yeah.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
if our people don't understand your culture, your responsibilities and accountabilities as leaders of our country, our people will never grow. Our people will never experience the richness of our cultural roots. We'll never understand it because all of that comes with understanding who you are. Yes, I am a Christian, but when I'm working for the Liberian government, I don't bring my Christian habits and ways into that instrumentality. Okay? We know we are all part of our institutions. When you're Christian from birth. So you grow up with Christian ways of doing things. The same thing with the Muslims. But when we come into the public arena and working for government things, we try to keep everything mundane, worldly. We don't put no religious connotation to it. All our music are music that are secular music. They're not religious music. We stay away from religion because government stays away from religion. Government stays away from religion. We want to spread the wealth, the peace, the stability, the love, the goodness, everything of our nation. We want to spread it to everybody in our country, regardless of creed, regardless of religion, regardless of sex. Everything that belongs to Liberia is for all Liberian people, man and woman. And we got to spread it that way. So we don't do things that impact our personal lives. We bring it to the public arena. We can't bring to that. And these are things our Liberian people got to learn. Our government officials got to learn. Those are things that promote peace and stability. And when we learn those kind of things, our interest in our country grows. Nobody got to come and tell us when you're in charge of things, promote the young people, promote their music. Look at our airport. You walk into the airport, you hear your music. You are a young artist. You happy.
Yeah.
People listen to your music. They listen to your music. They will pay for it. Sam, I went to Nigeria. You see, the same thing happening in Nigeria. I went to the airport, what they call the Mohammed Matala Airport. I was going to the airport. As popular as the stars in Nigeria are, you couldn't see none of their pictures at the airport. I was walking through the airport. I didn't see Genevieve, Unaje. I didn't see Ramsey Noah. I didn't see what they born in. I didn't see none of the African movie stars. None of the musicians at the airport that we do here in America. You charge those people to put their pictures up, promote your airport. Instead of trying to take money from us poor people, those actors that are making money, charge them. Say, get $1,000, we'll put your picture up in the airport. Or get $500 or $5,000. Whatever amount you guys will give you, they may give it to you because they want publicity. Can you imagine walking through the Matala Mohammed Airport and seeing Unaje and Ramsey Noah and all these superstars in Nigeria, musicians and movie stars in the airport? That airport was blank. We understand that these people are Muslims and they're not supposed to promote all those kind of things, But hey, if they're on my airport, because when I got to the security, all of them were sitting down there or yelling. I said, where Ramsey Noah? Where Genevieve Noah Unaje? All of them were looking at me like crazy. They say, what wrong, dude? I said, man, what the movie stars? What the pictures? What? Oh, they start laughing. They say, oh, man. But you see, that's promotions.
And now you are talking serious thing.
Yeah. And I was yelling too. I said, where Ramsey Noah? Where Genevieve Unaje? Where all these people pictures? These people should be promoting y'all. That promotion. That tourism. All over the world we know about Genevieve Unaje and Ramsey Noah and what about all these stars from Nigeria. Why they can't promote them? It promotes your country. Charge them money to put their pictures up in the airport. You promote your country. The same thing in Liberia, we should be doing it. We should cater to our own people, promote our own institutions, and get money from them. If we were charging and what about him, Takunje, all the people to put their picture up, there will be a need for the public to support people. We're promoting these people and telling our public these are our treasures. These are the people we treasure because these are the people promoting them. They will promote them. We don't promote them. Everything now about money. Everything now about money. Everything about realizing love. Share the love. Give me some love. That's what it means. You see all young artists complaining. I see that young kid in Germany complaining with his accordion and complaining how they don't get support. But that's how we support these children. We pay attention to them. We watch them grow and help them. We don't just watch them, we help them, promote them. That's how you promote them. Put their pictures, let them pay for it. These kids making money. Tell them, get our $1,000 every month. We put your picture we put your picture up in the airport. You know what that means? Everybody coming to Liberia will see our stars. We see their names. When they hear them on the radio, interviewing them, and think they want to know, oh, who are these guys? What kind of music they're playing? That's how we promote our stars. When these people see them at the airport, they know that we, the country, recognize these people to be our artists. And the tourists, when they enter our country, they want to hear them. Oh, we saw you at the airport. We saw you this and this. And they want to hear them. Then they hear their music and promote their music. And we, the government, charge them to put their pictures up. But you got to understand promotions. That's part of promotions. You can't want to promote people and you're not selling the items. Or you can't want to make money and you don't know the strategies to make money. Those are strategies to make money. Now, if we had a good tourism bureau, people who knew about tourism, all these things would be added into our money-making agenda. Because those are the things that bring money. You can't be waiting for foreigners alone to get us money, thinking every time we want money, we got to call America or Ghana, where we can make money right in our country. But to make money, we got to promote the things in our country that generate money. Our artists in our country have the ability to generate money, but they're asking us for support. Can you support us? What kind of support can the country give? We can promote our artists, especially those. But you see, when you start promoting one thing, that's what we call ramifications. Ramifications are branches. Branches are different. When you start something, that thing can branch off into different things. Just imagine if we start promoting our artists, like I'm talking, there will be a need for the artists themselves to set up institutions to promote their music, to promote their ideas, or people around them, the people that support their music and things like that, will have the opportunity to do things to promote their art. But it got to start from somewhere. It got to start from somewhere. And this is where leadership counts. If it can't start from the young kids themselves, the people who are producing the music and running the musical industry. If it doesn't start from them, then they gotta start from somewhere else. This is where people with vision in the country come about. Look at our children begging for help every day. Oh, you don't support the musician. Let me bring Simon. You don't support the musician. You don't do this. So how do you support them? Who promote them? There are good musicians in Liberia. There are some untapping musicians. When we lay the foundation for them and start promoting them at the airport and different public places, we put their pictures up, and especially the popular ones, the musicians that are making money, that the most of the young people gravitating towards. We promote those people and we charge them to help promote them. We put them up in our airport and things. That promotes the industry itself because people know now that we recognize them. We recognize their national talents. When the government start charging people to put their pictures up in the airport and on the driveways and on the highways and things like that, you know you have arrived. And that's where we start. When you start promoting those people like that, they will start making more money. When they start making more money, you never know where the whole ideal will gravitate from. That's when the idea of setting up an industry, a musical industry, people coming together and government monitoring it too. Because whenever people set up industries and things like that, you want to make sure they're not stealing from the poor people. They're not lying. They're not misleading them. They're not deceiving them. All those things are important. So once we show interest and love in our people, in ourselves, everything changes. Everything changes. It goes a different way. So, and it's been told to us from time immemorial. But you just got to pay attention, especially we as Christians. It's been told to us from time immemorial. Charity begins at home. Anything you want to do, you got to start somewhere. You got to start promoting it from home. And Liberia is our home. All the young children that are artists and doing things productive in our country, they're doing it at home. So kindness, love, goodness, whatever you call it, it begins at home. It begins at home. It will not start in our home. It will never start. And to start all these things, you all know, education is not free. Knowledge is not free. Some people are blessed with it by God. We call them geniuses. Other people, they got to learn. They got to learn. And there are many ways of instilling discipline and learning in our people. All these are incumbent upon us as leaders, as the elders in our country, to set the standard for our young people to grow and prosper and live. You see, because we can't wait for election time to start teaching them about election. That's where we fail. We can't wait until change of government to start teaching our children about government. No, it starts from the high school, from the elementary school. We start teaching them about what election is about, what government is about, why we need to change our government, why we need to accept the processes that our democracy affords us. You can't wait till people get old to do that. You see why America, even today, what happened in January last year with Donald Trump and others? Some Americans are feeling guilty because they are patriots. Some of them turned themselves into the government and said, look, I did wrong, punish me. Some of them did that because from small they have been taught the values of government, the values of protecting democracy, the values of following law and order. You gotta grow up with you as part of your life. You can't wait till they make a 20-year-old and you start teaching him about new law. You teach your old dog new tricks, Sam? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can you teach an old dog new
How can you
tricks?
teach an old or new trick?
You can't. So you gotta start
No,
small.
no.
That's why as patriots, we have duties and responsibilities, because if we do not have people in our society who are capable and able to instill these disciplines in our children, everybody can't teach children. It's not easy to teach children. Everybody ain't got the patience. Everybody ain't got the love.
Mm.
Everybody don't have the
Mm-hmm.
ambition. And that's where we're going to start from. Our roots. Who are the children? Who are innocent? And we start building these ideals of patriotism and loyalty, teaching them the right way. Teaching them the right way to sing our national anthem. Not just coming, ah yeah, da yeah, ah yeah, ah yeah, da. No, 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 no. We gotta teach our children the right way, the right words, the right pronunciation, everything. That will make us patriots. When our children sing our national anthem, they gotta understand what they're singing. They gotta understand what it means. Because if you don't understand what it means, you just talking loud and saying nothing. If it doesn't impact your heart and your mind, it doesn't impact you at all. That's why our new way of system of education gotta be geared toward doing things the right way. If we can't do it the right way, we mustn't do it at all. 10 years to do it the
Mm.
right way. We must do it the right way. Because when we do it the right way, there can be no slips or fouls or mess ups in the future. There can be none. It will be done the right way. That's why everything got to be done the right way. Ab initio in the first place. Ab initio, the Latin. It means in the first place. So when we get all this correct, our lives will be meaningful, will be directed, will be guided, will be governed, will not be misled. And that's a new era of the Liberian people. We got to set things right for our society. Man, regardless of tribe, regardless of religion, once you are Liberian, we gotta set everything in the right perspective. So we build our nation the right way. Look at these past 50 years. We've lost. This past 50, 60 years, we have lost. We lost our leaders. We lost our nation. Look at the wealth we have lost in our country. Everybody just come and steal. Everybody just, we lost. We lost. And for us to change, we got to come to our senses. We got to restructure our society. We got to build a united and powerful nation. Our military got to be a reflection of our entire nation, because we want strong and powerful men. We want a nation for all Liberian people to feel equal and empowered and willing to stand up as one people. Make your closing remark, time for us to go.
Thank you, Roy. My closing today, I'd like to ask those in the diaspora who have close proximity to the U.S. government, to these senators, this kind of sanction in this country. I mean, it's not even strong. We need a tougher punishment, because what we're seeing, if no help comes from outside, this country will be plugged into another war. I can see it. So those in the diaspora, those who are close to U.S. authorities, you got to start taking some serious action against Liberia, against the Liberian government, or else you're going to spend more on refugees again. Please do. And we just pray for a better Liberia. This election must be peaceful. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Sam.
Thank
I
you,
see you.
Rodney. And this is serious in this country. Please, thank you. Those who are calling you, Yeah, thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard Mr. Samuel Walker, and he lives in Liberia, and many of the people live in Liberia who are undergoing these same kind of circumstances are appealing the same way to us in America, to the American people, to the American government. My appeal in closing is to my Liberian people. For 50 years, we have been in the wilderness. We've been in 10 years more than Jesus. Jesus was there for 40 years. We've been in the wilderness for almost 50 years now. Our country has nearly been totally destroyed. Our people are totally divided. This is not the end of Liberia. This is not the end of the Liberian people. Other peoples and nations have suffered worse than we are suffering. And they have been blessed to revive themselves. We are not much different from those people. We are all God's people. We have the ability to reach out to the great beyond to help us as a people revive our nation and ourselves. It's not impossible. We can do it. We have the abilities. We have the beliefs. We have the power within us to do it. But we got to become cognizant of one thing, of ourselves. We got to become cognizant of our duties and responsibilities to each other as Liberian people, a people of a unique cultural distinction, a people of a unique destiny, a people of a unique blessings. We got to realize that. We got to look back at our past 50 years of all the hurts and deaths and suffering we've been through, how God has kept us together. We know our plight. We know that we are a poor and suffering people. We know that we need to come together to do what we must do to build our country, to rebuild our country and our lives. But my people, I'm just here to tell you, if we do it, it gotta be better than ever before. Than anything we ever done in our lives. It gotta be better. We've been through nearly 200 years of learning each other, of learning to live with each other, of learning to accept each other, of learning each other's ways and cultures. We had nearly 200 years. If we don't learn now, we'll never learn. We'll never learn. And with all this knowledge and wisdom we have, it is time to change our country. It is time for us to rise up as one people. We know what we got to do. Nobody got to come and tell us about democracy. Nobody got to come and tell us about our laws. Nobody got to come and tell us what is right and wrong. We know that. We know that. And it's time for us to do that. It's time for us as Liberian people to want to change our country, to want to love our country, man. Because if we love our country, that alone will unify us to change our nation. But everything rests on love. And that is where our Christian principle rests. Our God, our unified professed God, Jesus Christ, is a God of love. Is a God of direction. Is a God of wisdom and understanding. And when we recognize our roots in his faith, we will achieve all these things we need to build what we want to do. Because all things come together for the good of the people that love Jesus Christ. Don't forget that. That's our foundation. And all things will come together. We ain't got to question it. We ain't got to worry about it. We ain't got to be confused about it. That's a promise. from our God. That when we believe and we strive to do the right thing for all our people, do unto others as you will have them do unto you. That's the fundamental law of our Christian faith. You gotta ask what I gotta do. You gotta ask what I gotta do to change Liberia. No, the Bible already told you. Do unto others as you will have them do unto you. You want peace? We gotta fight for peace. You want love? We gotta fight for love. You want money? All of us gotta fight for money together. We can't be selfish. We can't be mean. We can't be misdirected. We can't be deceitful. The time of the Liberian people is now. Resurrect our 1980 revolution. Aluta! Continue. My class is done. I'll see you Monday, my people. Take heed and govern yourselves accordingly.